Do you want to improve your life? Do you want a strong relationship that will hold? Do you want a guidance on how life works? This is a full guide on how to get more masculine and the benefits from relationship to finance to fulfillment, everything in between and even more. So a question where like you kind of get stuck on this when you like, I want to be masculine, I want to be for that and that for that, I want to be masculine to do that too. So what is this masculinity? Many talk about it. They talk about get more masculine now, 10 ways to look more masculine, 10 things, habits that destroys your masculinity, destroys your testosterone, makes you a millionaire. How to be a millionaire, you need to be masculine to be a millionaire. Blah, blah, blah. I will cover all that you need to know about the true manhood in this video. Masculine is the way of the man. The drive to work and the results you get from the work. Like you start getting those results when you start working, have that drive to work, and then work towards your goals and the purpose. That is basically masculinity. Put it simply, it's your life energy as a man, so you would do good to improve it. If you wanna change, if you wanna make that true shift from mediocrity or below to above mediocrity and above, then follow the steps in this video. This is a full guide. It's an unfiltered, full, non-bull guide. It's a full BS guide. So if you give this your other and full attention, the learning you will get is 10 times that of a distracted learning. So don't have your phone close to you, like besides your desk. Don't go get water now. Close all the other tabs you have on there and there, on YouTube, on whatever thing you search. Don't scroll the comments or suggested videos. Give this your other and full attention. Click on the full screen in the right corner. The screen. There, somewhere there. Right corner. And then sit down. Basically like schedule it for a time when you are rich of time. So if you want a full non-bullshit masculinity guide, a true guide, a full non-BS guide to masculinity, then you'll find the right video. So do this now. Click full screen. Don't scroll down, suggest the video, comments. Close all the other tabs. Don't have 3 screens on at the same time. Focus there. And then we can begin the journey of the superior man. So I have a little story first. Wait, I'm just gonna write down the chapters in the video. Just gonna do that real quick. Sorry for disturbance. Well then, my story then. So I was also a lost and kind of empty guy, I would say, just trying to survive the day-to-day grind, day-to-day life. It's like I struggle with that and that, but I struggle with my school, I struggled with walking in the classroom, and I struggled even in the young days when I was like 6 years old. I struggled with getting to the first, grade school. When I started grade school in the first grade, or 0 grade, or what it's called, I struggled with going in there. I was like, I didn't like changes at all. I was scared of change. I was weak. I struggled through many years, even in 9th grade, which was 1.5 years ago. Or, about 1.5 years ago, and I struggled with walking in the classroom. That was 1.5 years ago. I've made a big change, I have. So I'm late one day. Let's wait for the review of the movie to end before I enter, because I don't want to enter and then everyone looks at me in the middle of a class. I don't want to disturb the teacher when he is in the middle of a review. Like, I was quite late one time, like, and that happened pretty often, honestly. So I was scared. I don't want to take the seat. I like couldn't. I just felt real bad about it. I was scared of the people who looked at me. I was quite ashamed, honestly, to walk in late, right? I didn't have respect enough to enter the room. I wasn't present. I was like and then I just, yeah, I didn't focus on the teacher when I got in the room, so it's no reason at all really for to be in there. I didn't learn a thing in school anyways. It wasn't even, I was so down bad that, man, it didn't even benefit me to be in class. My presence didn't fill the room. I didn't breathe like a real man. I wasn't masculine enough. I never learned in school. Barely anything. I struggled with reading a page. I was like, that guy reading a book, and then I can read English, but I can't understand like one or two sentences, and then I forget what I just read. That's like me. So I was at that stage of life where I could barely not read, right? So I always had these 24/7 thoughts of, let's go, I'm gonna fight let's go, the enemy team, the video games, the movies, and all these things. I was thinking of the battle that was going to fight in my strategy games. I was excited to finally try out my luck as I fought like first online. I got a laptop, and then I play at my brother's computer all the time. But now, first time I'm okay, now let's fucking go. Like, I'm excited to dominate my competition in the game. I wanted to beat the other enemy team, but I never had the drive, and I was like always half-ass doing everything. I couldn't even do a thing properly. I was like half-assing everything. No, it was difficult. Then top 10 ways to get better at games. And like a video, like how do I complete this quest, like copy paste the quest in the game, and like a YouTube, how do I complete the quest, like I couldn't even. I was so light IQ. I was a strategy gamer who didn't have any strategy. You need to search strategies. Like I couldn't even. I was fucking useless. But I was also the same guy who like played it long enough, so still kind of gone through the game. I still kind of completed it or got better. I learned the mechanics of a difficult game. It took me like 2 years. Oh shit, that was so dull bad, man. I was wasting my time. I'm ashamed to tell you that I was the kid, searching on YouTube how to complete quest. What's the location of this? How to complete Fortnite quest day? Level up battle pass day? How do I do this? I was looking on videos, like simple explain that you executions, like I had a habit of searching on YouTube. Does this mean? How do I complete this noob quest? How do I get 5 kills? How to get 5 kills? They're like, 1, play the game. 2, don't be an idiot. Like, that didn't help me, right? I was like, play the game. I was still struggling. And throughout the day in class and school, I had no social connections besides the one I play online games. I had like a guy, like he was like wanted to go to my home. He was trying to get me over to his place because I was always that guy, never initiating anything. So I was the opposite of that guy, initiating a club meeting, initiating party. I was like the other way around, like, I'm always in the background, you know what I mean, like gamer. But so he got me out sometimes to riding bike. Then we got back to game. I wasn't in a good place. No one told me the bad position I was in. No one told me like is it just me or the world has its new way of ignoring the weak? Like I know I needed that. Like I was really hurt. Like no, I don't want to hurt him. I don't want to go flap on his insecurity. No, I don't want to hit a nerve. Like I was that weak guy, but I needed criticism. No one told me. I didn't even know the thing I was doing was bad. I needed criticism. I need criticism. I don't care. Just if he says, kill this guy, go there. Like, I needed harsh truth. I need, like, leave this, do this now, or you will always be broke. Do this to get rich. Like, I needed someone to tell me something. I needed someone. I needed someone to take me out of the rut. The rut which I didn't even know I was in. Or maybe I knew, but I never knew how to improve myself. Never knew. And now when I went this self-improvement journey, I've learned a lot. But I really would want that criticism. I never got it. They said, like, oh, it was one story. Should I tell this story? Yeah, well, that's whatever. I was the guy at special diets in school. Yeah, I was the guy at special diet in school. You know, I was kind of, it was for the guys with allergies, or there were actually like 2 free shitty eaters in school who ate like only pasta and meatballs. I ate like all shit food, like, so there was some in class said, oh, your food looks good. Oh man, I wish I could have that. Like, that didn't help me. I needed someone to tell you, it's haram, it's not. You shouldn't talk about self-improvement. They say don't talk to everyone in class self-improvement. Yeah, I agree, because then you get kind of, you're perceived as a loser, and kind of they don't want your. He said, Hamza said, like, they don't want, they're degenerates, like, they don't want to change, like, they're there for a reason, right? And I kind of, yeah, I agree, but I never knew I was being bad. That's a difference. There are some guys that actually don't even know that they're in bad. So, having this learned in school, in 1st grade, 2nd grade, 3rd grade, instead of this like, what is it called? It's called, I don't know what it's called. Instead of like, you know, we had a subject where you could choose, or instead of, like, what is it called? Instead of like authority meet, I don't know what it was called, but instead of that class where you, you know, that class, like, we shouldn't bully each other, we should be always nice, we should be all the, you know, all the, you know that class, I don't know what it's called, but you probably know that class. Like, instead of that stupid class, like, no one really listened to that. Instead of that, why not have self-improvement? Why not be relatable to the people around you? Because no one understood, like, yeah, listening to these guys, like, talking, I'm not gonna bully, I'm not gonna do that, yeah, no shit, Like, you really didn't care. You didn't pay attention, I promise you. You needed a class in school which was hard, relatable. Yeah. Because it was kind of that skip lecture, like, no, we don't want that, that's just annoying, because it's not a real class, it's just talking shit every time, the same thing every time, we're not getting in with you. No one told me this shit position I was in. And it was in, and we don't have a class in school, no one told me. And one day, I found a guy who's, in a bathroom, a guy who changed my life, because he changed my life because he told me that things I do is not, it's not fine, you go boy, it's fine to chill sometimes, it's fine to do. I needed someone to tell me where I should go from. Where in the stage I am now, what I should do to improve that. I wasn't taught anything. Father figure? Yeah. But I had one, like, but he's telling me, like, no, he's not really telling me anything. My mother told me nothing, like, my mother's more masculine than that. No, I don't know, but it feels like the dynamic is a bit weird, but you know what I mean. No one could change the direction I was going in, because I didn't know I was even in wrong direction. That's the biggest problem. I hate this. I hate the advice of, like, no, live into his own, ignore the weak. I don't like that. It wasted years of my life. I need criticism. We need criticism. it's the, oh, I think it's the thing that gets you out of the rut. But yeah, you know, back to the story about my diet in school. I had special diets in school. I ate a lot. I was always that guy who was eating pancake, burgers, meatballs, and pasta, and all these things. I was like deep in the rut. I'm telling you, I was in the rut. I was lethargic and tired all the time. I needed someone to tell me that pancakes, burgers, meatballs every day is not good. They said like, oh, that's good. But they was like, oh, that's good. Like, man, I also would like this. Like, how did you get this? Did you go to the doctor? And then but yeah, it was for the guys who was allergic. I wasn't, but I ate. I was the shit eater. I did eat vegetables, but only some. I was like, no, I only ate like carrots. Carrots are good. I ate carrots, cucumber, which is like 99% of water, whatever. And then I ate corn, real corn, but that's good. That's quite good, but that's all, man. That's all I ate. I ate like no fiber, no broccoli, no anything. Like I ate like an idiot. And then I ate fucking pancakes, burgers. Then I changed out pancakes to something a lot better. But still, I was eating like pesticide meat, pesticide potatoes. I was eating like shit. I still kind of do, because I cannot afford that just yet. But I've improved a lot my diet. But I am telling you, I was in a deep rut. A lot has changed now. There's a problem too, like the teacher, the story I talked about, that I could barely read. I couldn't even read. I was like, couldn't read like 1 or 2 sentences, then forget what the text said. Like, I was like always sleeping at the chair. I was like the guy always on the chair like this. It was normal, like everyone in class, like comfortable chair, sitting down like this. Like shit posture all day. Reading like this. Like this, we read. But shit posture. And they always wondered why I was so tired. Like, I don't know, every time I read I'm tired. I'm like, are you asleep fine? Yeah, it's fine. So only one time, and that was the teacher. Everyone else in class was useless. They didn't do shit. They're like, ignore the week. You go better. Like, fuck. My sleep was fine. I thought my sleep was bad. The problem with sleep is that you can adapt to insufficient amount of sleep. You can adapt to sleeping 6 hours. You can adapt to sleeping like shit. And I've never thought it was an issue. I was like, yeah, my sleep is fine, because I adapted to that shit sleep, so I didn't know, yeah, I'm sleeping, kind of, and I'm like, fuck me, man. That was like the end of the discussion. Yeah, my sleep fine. And it was 6 hours. Clearly wasn't good enough. I didn't think much of it because I was very unknowing and incompetent of how the world worked. I was a loser. And as all losers, we need criticism to grow. We need that criticism. I don't care if it's hard, it's a touchy subject. I'm so sensitive. Get criticism, change. On topic of criticism. Man, this in modern day criticism is seen as dangerous. Yeah, all these days, we're sensitive, it's so sensitive, it's so dangerous. We're seen as bad, egotistical people when we're critical of the things people do. We're like, care about yourself, do that yourself. Like, that's criticism, man. That's value right there. I don't understand, honestly. We're seen as people, we don't have our priorities right. Well, I will talk to them. I will tell you that if you think like this, you don't have your priorities right when you do this and this and that, you are probably having your priorities wrong, that you aren't fixing your life, that you aren't criticizing people, how you aren't criticizing that and that and that. That's where you grow, man. So tell you, I will be proud of you. The others will not, but they are not on the right path. They're not like you. A man's growth comes a lot from criticism, and the lesson I learned recently, and our masculinity has gone up a ton. If someone just said that eating this is bad, if someone just told me that, no, don't eat this, don't fat because it's bad. The media is enemy here. The media says, it's good for prostate cancer, it's good to know about your body. Fuck you! Shut up! Good to play with your body, my ass! Meaning good. So also it's the same thing as like saying good to play with your body. It's the same thing as meaning it's good that your neurons, it's good for your neurons that you build a habit of you jerking off, right? It's very good. It definitely doesn't stunt your growth. You grow as a person knowing how you play with yourself. It hires your insecurity, it stunts your growth, it messes up your perception of how things work, right? Your neurons deep build a bad habit, which are messing up the energy. You're getting lower tests. You're becoming less man. I myself had many symptoms of low testosterone and high femininity. I acted on emotions all the time, like the feminine, like act on emotion, open up, guys. I was also that lethargic guy, like I was like a cat, like an angry cat. All of a sudden, no, and I was like lethargic for class. I was AFK in school. Tired all day, directionless man. A man needs to find his purpose of direction, or else he's living in an empty shell. Or else he's on the wrong road to success. He has not even started his journey. He needs to find his purpose of direction. If I just had read or watched self-improvement content earlier. This book is amazing, which I read now. Just recently read. It's called The Way of the Superior Man by David Detach. Yeah, boy. And if I just had watched these self-improvement YouTubers such as Hamza, Andrew Kirby, Iman Gadzi, Andrew Tate, Ken VK, Kal Ram, all this nice YouTuber, they had given me a lot of motivation, only one thing, but they also changed my perception of the world, and now I know I should act, and then told me to take action. So yeah, take action in life. Don't just consume mindless content. Not only consume. So I'm here. That's where I'm here. I implemented. I made videos. I was not only consuming, yeah, you should make videos, and then I watch a video 10 times. I never did something. I did something. I make a full masculinity guide there. I give value. Man, I'm gonna read Alex Hormozi $100 million offer. I read it like one time, but then I didn't really take notes. It was like, and I wasn't that good at reading. Like I'm 3 times as good at reading as before, as months ago, and I'm 10 times better since I went to grade school. I have increased my reading skills by 10 times in the last 1.5 years. You can do something. Even if you, no, I'm dyslexic, I'm that, and that. Just fucking read, bro. Just take action, you pussy. But these YouTubers and these books have truly changed my perception and shaped my life in so many ways, in so many positive ways. They told me that there's mirrors to the world and you should respect yourself more, and thank you. I'm really grateful for those people and for the advice they've given me and for the inspiration, the mindset changed, and the influence they have given me, the influence that influenced me well. So the symptoms I had of low test and masculinity was insecure thoughts all the time. I was always actually like anxious. I got anxious thought, low mental health. I was afraid of growth, or rather afraid of the fear at living at the edge. I was afraid of doing hard things for the trauma or the weakness deep inside of me. A fun story too. You know, I was getting this anxious and insecure thoughts. You know what I did? Like, every 5 minutes I looked back there. I was like scared. Behind my door is someone there. Maybe someone with a knife is there. Maybe someone is looking at me when I do this, when I'm deep in content. I was basically ashamed to watch a movie. So I was like, when I watched the movie, I was like, look, you know, in 5 minutes, have 2 tabs open just to be sure that when you're coming, you don't see me watch this. So yeah, you know, I was so freaking consumed in the movie that I was like, I was so insecure. I was like having another tab open. So, you didn't see what I watched, right? But yeah, you know what I mean. So look behind after like this. And another story, when I see guys sometimes in the when I went to grades like 2 years ago, 3 years ago, when I was very insecure, I was like, behind of me, I was looking like this behind me all the time, and that's on the street, no, mind you, on the straight. I was walking away from someone who got close to me. I was like, who? When someone's close, I was like, fucking, my mental health was real low. Respect yourself. You need to respect yourself. Walk the hard path, and you will begin to get answers to the things in life. Follow the purpose, and then the direction of your life. The path will make it. It will make itself known to you. The path will show itself eventually if you focus on your purpose and respect yourself and walk the hard path. That is when the path comes, and that is when you grow a lot, and that is where I have grown a hell lot from. That's the end of this section then. So on to the next section. Why aren't we masculine? There are many things that has caused this, is what I believe. If we just go back to the old days, boys, they turn into men. There are guys with the body of a guy or a man and has a mind of a boy. Example, you see a guy, like, feminine is best. Example, you see a guy wearing some anime clothing. A big guy wearing a short with, fine, everything is good, weakness is not something you should be wary of. Whatever random ass cringe quote you got on your shirt. Or you got anime shirt, like Demon Slayer shirt. Oh my god! Ugh. Man, they're boys. They're still boys and they're in adulthood. There are guys over 20. Pino. They look like girls. They look like women. They're 20. They have like high pitched voice. And it's like, yeah. I can't even. I don't have that high pitched voice, but they have like high pitched voice. Yes, yeah. Feminine, high pitched voice, looking mighty depressed there, not looking like a man, not at all. People are so stimulated and so disconnected to the world, from the world themselves. When someone is mindless and disconnected to himself, he's that as well against the word. So when he is mindless and disconnected to himself, he is as well disconnected from the world. It basically translates to him being disconnected at IRL. Disconnect, he's AFK if he's mindless and disconnected to himself. If he's not present, he's AFK. You can't be I'm not AFK, I'm present. You're AFK or you're present. Make the choice now. When you see guys working hard, they look happy. They look happy. I look happy when I do hard work, have a deep hour work block. Then I'm out in nature. I walk outside. Yeah, I'm outside of my house. Wow, surprise! Oh my god! We have no stress. Only fun. Real man, right? That is how we're supposed to be. Brotherhood, right? Be in nature. That's how we should be. Having fun all the time. Having fun all the time. Watch TikTok all the time. No. We can have fun all the time while growing as men. We have fun when we're with other brothers. We have fun when we do our work. I have fun when I record this video, when I made the script. The script wasn't even that boring to make. Man, hell. It was fun. Fulfillment in working on this purpose. Do stuff that are hard. And especially do the hard work when you don't feel like it. You hear the quote from Hamza as an example. You should do the hard work especially when you don't feel like it. The discipline. You need that discipline. Because I tell you, the majority of the time you don't feel like it. No, I don't feel like working out. I don't feel like working on that. I don't feel like doing that. We don't need to listen to our feelings. We do it anyways. We progressively overload. Life gets easier this way. Working out, if you work out 6 times a week, working out is like, yeah, whatever. And they're like, oh my god, you worked out, holy shit, it took me years to get in the gym. The limbic friction, the resistance of going there, lowers. You need discipline. Life gets easier eventually. Especially hard things get easier. It doesn't get easier by you hoping, it gets easier when you are working hard. You need to progressively overload yourself. Especially when it gets easy. When it's too easy, you're beginning to know I'm too good for this, I'm too good for this, now I don't have to journal because I'm doing this and this. What got you here? Journaling, right? Keep to that journaling, right? As an example, keep to that meditating. You're not too good to do that and that. Do it anyways, that's what got you here, and that's how you improve your mental health. You should always preach to improve your mental health, and improve your productivity, improve your focus, improve that and that and that. He likes his growth. When he works on his purpose, when he works hard, when he disciplines himself, when he do everything that he has to do in order to achieve the goal. He likes the growth. He wants growth. He knows that growths come from this. I believe a big reason why guys are stuck in did you see the episode yesterday? Oh my god, the first time I released a new title. Fight after 8 years, man. Holy fuck. That is disgusting. That is depressing. Waiting 8 years for fun. Why not make fun now? Why not create an opportunity of freedom? Create fun. Why not make IRL easier? Because there's something called escapism. But if IRL is fun, you don't have to escape from IRL. IRL is fun. You don't need to escape IRL. You don't need. You make your dreams tomorrow's reality. Yeah, the quote. Make your dream tomorrow's reality. Make all your dreams the reality. Don't hope, wait for success. Get the success. Work. Make the dreams the reality. Can you achieve this? Definitely. Yes. Takes a hell lot of work though. But some needs can be fulfilled. By delaying that gratification and hard work, I have made significant progress. I went from, don't be able to control my mind to control my mind now. So, done a lot. I'm not rich yet, but I make some good progress. I made like 50 videos daily uploads. I haven't missed a daily upload in a very long while, like 2-3 months. I'm pretty good, right? Maybe 2 months, because I made like each other day there before. But basically, like every day, I've made 1 upload. Work hard, work efficient, do something you like so you can stay consistent, make a business of that which you like, make a bitch of your hobbies, discover your purpose. If your purpose is that hobby, then make all in your business of it. It's good, you learn a lot more from it, because I learn a lot from these videos as well. I rewatch this video and learn a lot. I made these videos, but it's nice to have a refresher, you know. I help myself even more and other guys, and I have a deeper purpose than just myself, right? So be a man instead of a boy, and make the shift now. Do what is required, and don't skimp, and procrastinate, and be like a boy. Don't fap, don't do that, and don't do that, don't eat shit. Do as I say. Do as the masculine are. Be masculine, get masculine. And a big reason why masculinity is decreasing. Yeah, a big reason why it's decreasing. Yeah, the education system has been a huge part of this non-free society. Yeah, why are you talking shit about the kind of education system? School is really important for education. No one talks about school. They say, yeah, education, and you need the qualifications, yeah. Even if you don't learn anything in school, you need qualification to get where you want. Like that, I don't need qualification to get where I want. Shut up. Yes, I did. You ask your parents, like, that's the way they did it. Well, there's a new way, there's a new most effective tactic available. There is a new way to preach this. There's a new way to make money. There's a new way to do that. Focus on learning, education. Read, and $1 Million Entrepreneur guys, read them. Focus fully on your education. Post your learning lessons. Make daily videos. Grow the challenge. Scale. Have a business on YouTube. Scale it. Don't have to be YouTube, it can be TikTok, it can be that and that. But for me, I like this long form content, and that's why YouTube is good. And then I also consume a lot on YouTube, and YouTube has been a big part of my life, right? So YouTube is where I post, where I've made a YouTube channel. You know, the YouTube channel is quite from A1 to 2018, and I've made like shit videos and gaming videos, like freaking random bad, my freaking cringe stupid videos, but. And I made a Facebook YouTube channel, so I made a lot, but now I'm fully committed to this business here, trying to grow. That's why I make these videos as well. But I'll talk about you need a qualification to go there and there and there. This is not a money video, but your purpose is the most important thing. You don't need to get the education qualification. Maybe if your purpose says so, but listen to your purpose above all else. Prioritize your purpose above all else. The purpose is the most important thing, especially in a man. And this is for masculinity, so this is a guide for men, right? And most of my videos are self-improvement for men. But make your own education. I promise you that you will educate yourself. I will. I read a book in 2 days, basically half of the way of the sphere, man. In 2 days. In school, we have like 2 weeks read this book. I learned 10 times more than choosing my own book. I can use the knowledge from the book, and I am having fun reading again, which I cannot say in the school. I have never had fun reading in school. If you are passionate about your business, learning is a big part about your business, because you post your learning lesson on social media, your business. So my learning lessons is content. So I want more content, produce more content, then read more book, implement, learn more. So I don't just talk out of my ass here. Many things are talk out of my ass, but I have experience to do so I can do so, right? I'm not a random guy who's talking, do nofap, and I've never tried nofap. No. I know. I've tried myself. I went through this process. I've been on self-improvement like 5 months, and I went insane full monk mode, and I have managed to... Yeah, I haven't watched any movies or things in a week now, and then I relapsed last week watching one, and then before that it was like 2-3 months, so I never watched anything. Like, I'm not watching whole day sitting there watching, or else I wouldn't make this video, make the script for this long video, right? Right? You will go out on your education, so don't worry about, no, you don't get education if you're not in school. You get education by this, learning to your business, right? That is your education. Buy courses, buy books, read books, watch long form content, watch podcasts, watch from hamza, Andrew Huberman. Those two are very good, those are probably the best ones. And then watch from Carl Ram, is a YouTuber that was once employed at Hamza. But these three are my favorite YouTubers. I learned so much from them. And then my books. $100 million business offer. Way of the Superior Man, all these things. I've read those too, like, and they're amazing. They're extremely good. Man, if you choose a good book, you're golden. You're golden, man. Yeah. And if you think about how do you actually learn in school from the teacher, right? Well, if you can also buy an expensive course and then you have a teacher that's fully committed, well, you got that covered. Well, I don't have enough money. Well, work on your business now. Get working. Get working. Don't sit here. Get working. Discover your purpose. And I'm going to talk about that a bit later, how you discover your purpose. But in school, you're basically reading. You're basically searching for information in school. I don't even have education books in school. So, what the hell? And even if there were education books in school, that wouldn't be of my own choosing. And if I want to learn this, I learn this. So if I want to learn the best money book, then I read like MJ DeMarco, Millionaire's Fastlane. Then I read Alex Most 100 Billion Mustafa. One of the best entrepreneur books that there is, right? They're amazing. I haven't read A Millionaire Fastlane, but I've heard so much good from it, and I will probably read it. And I've heard about the Sems and all these things that I won't go deep in this video. And I will probably make a video in the future in some weeks about full money guide, probably. But I don't have much experience in the money field right now, right? I don't have much money, so I don't know. But I will read them. But I haven't read a book yet, so I won't just talk out of my ass, right? But you learn more. I don't learn more in school. You do the same thing when you learn home or school, even better at home. It's not the other way around. Don't be scared of that. I hope I have eliminated all these limiting beliefs of you. Now I'm gonna go to university. I'm gonna invest in university. You're buying books to university, for university. Look, it's the same thing. You're buying books for yourself in your education, buying for university. That's the same thing. It's the same material. And then you're free. Like, man, there's no reason to go to university. I feel there's zero reason for it. Oh, I gotta get the degree. No one really cares, man, in real life. If you go and talk to, like, you're high doctor. Well, cool. But I can learn from the best doctors by just being online. I have like a coaching with them. I synthesize. He synthesizes down for me. I take notes, and then I got everything I need. Right? Every question I have, like you don't really need to go that further. Like the moment you get that degree, you're like everyone else. You can't charge as much then. Yeah, I had fun while being productive, and also I invest a lot in my business and my free time. So I invest time of learning to my business. Reading is fun now. When you find your purpose, reading is fun. When you choose your own book, reading is fun. When there's no pressure, or there is pressure, but for a good reason. When you know why, when it's aligned to purpose. That learning is a big part of my learning lessons to this channel, and this is my business now, so reading gets fun, right? Reading in school is boring because you don't know why you read it. Like, why do you read it? Your teacher choose a book for you, or you can choose the book, but you have never read it before. Like, you don't know shit. And then you ask teacher to choose a book, and then it's fucking boring ass book. Like, you didn't choose the book yourself, and even if you did, there's no purpose or meaning behind it. You're like, yeah, they told me to choose a book about, let's say, money. I'm not passionate about money. Well, there's no reason, there's no purpose or meaning to read a book. Read a book when you need to. Because I learn a lot more about money when I'm in need of money. So when I really want to make money, then I read a bunch of money books, and then I learn a hell of a lot. And the teacher says, what a negative way of seeing the world. No, it's so bad. Why you seeing the world like this? You will never have any fun or friends. I mean, no. Or any in my class says that. When you associate pointless stuff with something productive, that just makes you never want to do it. Everyone knows probably that reading is good. Yeah, you know reading is good. Like, yeah, no shit. That's why the teacher told me reading. That's why, like, we know reading is good. Education is good. Yet no one does it. We need passion, and we need a purpose to do it. We need a drive. We need a push, but the push that are aligned to the purpose and the direction of yourself. That is what I believe in. That is what got me to read a book. A whole book. No one told me to read a book. I read a book. When I searched top 10 ways to make money fast. I wanted money fast, and so I listened and I learned nothing. Maybe one thing like, I'm gonna start a business, eat like this, do this and do this. Just tell me what to do, please. Don't overcomplicate it so much. These short form videos, you learn nothing. They overcomplicate everything a lot, and you don't learn anything from it because it's like edit and all these things. Like, you can't really keep your focus. Like, man, do it as real as possible. IRL, like, this is unfiltered video, no edit, no nothing. I am just trying to speak in an authentic way here for you to learn. I'm trying my best here. I'm telling you once again, you need a purpose and you need the mindset change and something. You need to be able to, you need to be willing to sacrifice and get experience. You need experience. Just get experience and try easy business model and invest time in businesses. That is better than doing nothing, and some results will come from there. Don't just try a million business. Don't do the mistake like, yeah, I'm gonna try write the ebook. I'm gonna try making money this way. I'm gonna try affiliate marketing. Now I'm gonna do Hamza's way of authentic speaking. Now I'm gonna do full edited video. I'm gonna hire some people and I'm gonna do one thing, and then that thing will, you get more progress in that thing. So pursue one thing. Results will begin to show when you invest time in something, regardless of what thing it is. Maybe you shouldn't choose a market that isn't growing, but you know that YouTube is growing because it's an online business, so at least it's not a traditional, which is declining every year, and at least not on freaking newspapers to your door. It's declining. Like, even a business that isn't like growing that much, only a little, like a moderate business, a normal business. I read this in $100 million offer. If you eliminate competition and your competition in a medium to high need business, like mine, self-improvement is very high need because people are depressed and people are this. So I did choose a right market, a good market. Just invest in that, then you're golden. Results will show eventually. And that's the end of this section. Man, it's getting hot, man. Stop hoping for completion in your life. Man, this video is so fucking long, man. Stop hoping for the best time to do stuff. Stop hoping for things to get better by themselves. Stop hoping for things to get easier. Stop hoping for everything to fix itself. Stop hoping for the gold rush. Stop hoping for the time to invest. Just stop hoping for completion in your life. Rarely things fix themselves, and if they do, there will be many missing parts, and you will be late to the game, you could say. Example, I'm gonna hoping for a woman to finally get easier. No, that's a feminine way to get testing. That's a way you learn about the woman before you tell a woman to piss off and fix her own problems. When she does it, it's too late. So the relationship is polarized when you, she fixes her own problems. Well, when she's masculine, she fixes her own problems because you're not feeling the need of what she needs. She needs you right now. She needs that love. She needs that right now. And then you just, whatever. Then the relationship is polarized when you're not attending to her at all. You're like, fix your own problems. You're always like this. It's hard for me to deal with. I just fix your own problems already. You're not feeling the need. You're not worthy of that relationship. It's depolarized, and it's done. In business, don't fucking wait to, tax is too high, so I'm gonna wait this tax is low, and wait for doing that. No, I'm gonna wait because I'm busy. I've got family, and I've got other works, and I've got more stuff that is coming up. Just work. It starts when you work. You don't need. A wise man once said, I can't remember where it came from, but a wise man said that the opportunity, right? It starts when you start doing work. Like, when you wait for the perfect moment is when you act. So the perfect moment is when you begin, because that's where the journey begins. That's where you will make faults. Everyone will make faults. Everyone will learn from them, hopefully, because else it's kind of stupid. Everyone will go through trials and tribulation. And when you get to the other side, you learn a lot. So stop waiting. The journey starts when you put in the work. When you work hard, and the friction to do the work is hard. If everything is hard, just discipline it and get through it. And pull through. That is where you grow. Get the discipline. Do it. You need the purpose and mission. Like, I need to do this. Why am I doing this? To grow my business. So, just do it. I don't care. I don't want to read like now. I don't want to read, but that means I'm not going to get successful. Just do the hard work, especially when you don't feel like it. Get through with the discipline. And that's when you start to grow. So don't wait for tax to get lower. Don't wait for the perfect opportunity. It will never come. And even if it did, you would be years of experience behind the others. You need experience. Stupid dog. You should not wait. You don't need to wait. You need to dominate your competition. As a man, you want to give and be a free guy. You will never be free. You will never carve your own path when you rely on chance. Your path, you will never carve your own path. You will never be free if you rely on chance. And most of things in life is not luck. It's not by chance. It's by skill, dedication, consistency, and not luck. So, but no. Maybe in games. Maybe in games. Like example, playing cards. But the principle is still not in. Let's say I play a card game. I got the shittiest cards, and I won still. Like, he was lucky, got all the best cards, but I still won. Because he played like shit and I played like good. Like, just do the hard work. Even in games, even in fucking games. It's not up by luck. It's your skill, and dedication, and consistency, and your focus, and your dedication to your purpose. That is what matters. Instead of waiting for that golden rush to invade, or the perfect time to invest in stock. I'm gonna wait. Spend less hoping. Don't hope. Spend less hoping, waiting, and spend more on learning. Spend more time on learning. Spend money on learning. Trials and tribulation are not bad. They're where you grow. Don't be afraid of trials and tribulation. Don't be afraid of fear. Live beyond the edge. Grow. You grow more that way. Why waiting? Waiting is just an excuse and a limiting belief. Examples: I'm poor, I can't work. I'm living with my parents, I can't do that and that. Never have your family as an excuse. I have schools, I can't. I'm obligated elsewhere. It didn't work, I tried it. They don't work, guys. Whatever you can think about, your life will simply go in the wrong direction when you do not prioritize your purpose. Like, you need to follow that gut feeling. You need to follow purpose, your desire. Like the desire, I want to make money. Well, make money. Follow your goals and purpose. Use those bottled up dark desires you have as fuel. These days, dark desires are suppressed. It's the biggest mistake you can do. You need something to get you going. That's probably why you create a YouTube channel, to make money. Have dark desires, make money, learn things, right? Use those dark desires to get you going. Something as a drive. It's like a push to get you, to get the wheels going, right? To get the fire going, all right? So why are some suppressing the fuel? And many successful people, they're unwilling to waiting to success. They don't want to wait. They hate the state they are in now and will do whatever to get in a different position. These are the people who get successful. They fear being at the same place in life in the future. They want to change something. Biggest difference between unknowing and incompetent and hoping for success guy is that the one that are hoping for success and are incompetent and unknowing, like everyone, if you think about it, wants to get famous and rich, right? In some sense. They say that they really want to, and they crap talk like, I really want to, but no, I don't want to sacrifice. This is difficult, this is hard. And no, I tried that, you said, but it didn't work. I didn't understand what you said. And then they go back and relapse to the old shit. Because they don't have the purpose. Like, if you have the purpose, yeah, it didn't go well then. Try again. Maybe you're in a state of life where you can't even read a book. Then, well, how are you supposed to learn anything? If you can't read, start liking to read, going dopamine detox. Fix the dopamine. Be motivated to read once, and then it will be easier to read the next time. Have a habit of reading. So people who say they want to be successful, they have no willpower. They need to put in the work to get there. They aren't used to so much friction. It's too much friction. And they aren't adapted to the hindrances that comes with it. No. They fear, it's scary. They fear the hindrances on the way. And they stop short of the edge. Nah, man, that's not what you should do. Then they relapse and fall back. Guys, he's lying, I tried it didn't work. Don't waste your time. He is just lying, misogynist. He didn't even get that. He didn't even listen. He didn't even get to that, beyond that edge. He didn't even try. Like, it was too hard for him. It couldn't stay consistent with it, so it doesn't work, guys. Just because you can't stay consistent with it, maybe you're years of porn and social anxiousness, whatever shit you're in, like, you don't know what you talk about. Sorry, you don't know. I'm just saying, you don't know what you're saying. You don't know what you're talking about. And that's what the idiot says. The unknowing, the hoping for success guy, the degenerates. And then on the other side of the spectrum, we have the we have the superior man. He knows that when he grows and when he pulls through, that is where he grows. Yeah, when he pulls through, no matter what, get that discipline. He hates to be a beta. He hates to be non-successful. His true desire is to get amazing women, money, and his freedom. And common desires are total freedom, total intercourse with the best woman, free to work wherever you want, whatever you want. You want to be above all else and would sacrifice your life to get to that stage of freedom, money, independence, get good woman, right? He knows that by hoping, he won't get anywhere. His woman knows this. And he knows that he won't be able to complete his mission in the world and falter. He needs to live at his edge at all times. That's where he grows as a man. That's the end of this section then. So, next section, I'm gonna drink a bit more. Discover your purpose now. Well, what do you mean by purpose? Like following the laid out script, or go to school, right? I have a purpose. Yeah, go to school, get a good degree, and save so I can retire. That's what everyone told me. That's what my parents told me. That's what the media tell me. That's what has been laid out for me. I believe this is the wrong approach. Well, if your purpose and the calling, deep down, I'm journal all this, everything is connected to this 9 to 5, get a good degree, then go down that path. But I tell you that about 99% of people, the majority of people don't really know what they should do, or they don't know what path to. They're mindless. They're like, I don't have a purpose. So the purpose of doing this is on this script of like 9 to 5, getting good degrees, school. You don't have a purpose. It's like, yeah, that's the thing you should do. But each one has a own purpose. I think that different people have different purposes, right? There are some maybe having a purpose of self-improvement, but it's like a goal to be in self-improvement, but their deep purpose comes later. But my purpose later now is financial freedom, so my next purpose will probably come after that. So you know what I mean. Focus all on my purpose. And personally, I was the last one to fill in the high school form to where I wanted to go. I didn't know shit. I didn't know where am I going. I had no clue. I was like, I wanted to be in a great school, so I have no where I should go. And I still don't know. Well, now I know. I still don't know what career path I want to go. I just found it. Build up a YouTube audience. Build up my own business. Like, I didn't know anything. I didn't know I kind of... What? You know what I mean? I wasn't ready or prepared, or... Like, there's a reason why I didn't find the purpose. There was a reason why I didn't fill in the high school form. There's a reason why I didn't find this... find my... where I should go. Because it wasn't the right path. The right path wasn't finding the right degree. Because I was also waiting, what should I do, and that, yeah, eventually I will do that. But there was no deep calling. But 4 months ago, there was, when I started self-improvement, and then about 3-4 months ago, I wanted to scale this business. I went all out in this business. I found something to work towards. I found my purpose. And my first purpose is making daily videos, make some money on YouTube, and scale and post my learning lessons, all these things. I want to grow an audience where I could be free, talk whatever I want, don't have to work a job, don't have to be in that market that is not for me. It wasn't the right thing. And I believe that one of the reasons for I didn't find it was because it wasn't right. But a reason why I didn't find this now, which I'm doing right now, financial freedom, right? It was because I was deep in comfort. There will be a time where you have to make a life-changing decision, and you won't even take it really serious. Like, no, like, doesn't matter why I do this and this and that. But people don't make the mistake. Please don't make the mistake I did. Journal your thoughts, and don't be deep in comfort, deep in consuming mindless content. Journal your thoughts, journal your purpose, follow the path, no matter what everyone else says. Parents says your purpose is your all. That's your whole being. I believe that. "Oh, misogynist, you're wrong. I always listen to my parents, and I'm a good guy. I'm a big boy." Good, you're listening to the lessons they have to teach you, but in the end, your decisions is really what matters. Your purpose, your dedication. They can't really force you to do that and that. Maybe they force you, "Yeah, I have to get into this school and this school," but from there, like, what? They can't choose what work you should do when you're not over 18. They can't do the work for you. And 18 they can definitely not, and I am 16 now. Once I'm 18. But they can't do the work for you. The end decision really lies with you. Don't let anyone else say otherwise. Don't let anyone else trick you or make you detour from your path. Detach from old friends who are disrespecting you. And yeah, there might be people saying, "Yeah, it's risky, why not do passive income, boy, and do what you want?" Well, I want to play the game of making money on YouTube. I want, maybe it's a risky game, but it's my purpose. I think it's my purpose to be financially free and work the way I want, and this is the way I want to work. So yeah, it might be risky, but might as well give it a shot. It's risky but high return. Focus all on that. And yeah, you can't just go on the safe route if you haven't even tried the other route. But never give up and think it's hard before trying. I hate that when you say, "No, it's difficult, so I won't try it." Try. You can't say it's not for you if you haven't really tried it. That's what I think. And then you say, "Oh, you haven't even tried university," but I know my purpose. If I follow my purpose, I know I will be right. My gut feeling says that I should do this. I am making over 1 hour video. I'm making a crazy long video, and I feel great while making this video. I need to lean beyond that edge of comfort. It's comfortable to follow the path that has been laid out to you. It's comfortable to go to that thing. Passive income, boy, go. In the meantime, do whatever shit you want, but just have your works, you have the income. Yeah, you will definitely be successful, because then you will make some money, and then you will. I don't want to live by that script. I don't. That's depressing for me. That is what you're thinking, right? That you you do whatever shit you want. They follow the safe path, passive income, boys. Why not change that perception? Get through financial freedom, get motivation, have the discipline to get through all the things in front of you. All the obstacles. Be the man you thought was really difficult to be, and at least try. For I sympathize a lot what you should do, right? I sympathize a full masculinity guide. I try to help you, because by these things, man, I've more masculine, more testosterone. I feel less AFK, more present, more like a real man. So I try to synthesize this lesson to you. So discover your purpose. How did I discover it? How do I discover it? Well, to be honest, it's not very difficult to find. It has never been. Just be present and conscious. Don't be AFK, mindless, chasing quick pleasures. Sit down and just think to yourself, that would be awesome. Yeah, money would be awesome. Use your darker sides. Yeah, I wanna get validation from these guys. I wanna show off with my money. I wanna do that. That might be short goals. Like, yeah, I wanna do that. But then you will get new goals when you get to that stage. But just focus on one thing. What would be awesome? Having a good body. Well then. What is done to build a highly good physique? Recovery, good sleep, actually doing the work, working out, and then a diet to build muscle. Build muscle, work hard, eliminate muscle, build them up, stronger recovery. Right? It's that easy. So, just focus on the thing you want, right? Don't be AFK mindless. That's how you find your purpose. I'm young now. and I want cash so that I can, let's say, I'm young, I wanna buy games, I wanna buy a computer or whatever thought you might have. Well, that's better than not thinking at all. Why do I want all these things? Because I want money and I'm broke. Broke people, actually, they tend to need to buy more to validate that they're non-successful or that they're not happy enough. They're not on the purpose, so they need to buy materialistic things, which never gives them the true purpose, but it gives you, now I feel good for one day. Focus on the purpose to get true fulfillment. Validation. Don't be dependent on others for validation. Your work should give you everything you need. So choose the right line of work. That's how you become a man. I think entrepreneurship is the same as being a true masculine man in this age. Many people who are rich don't actually feel the need to buy random things. So, should I say this? But there are some left wings kind of like, no, we need to hire, they're rich already, and they're like, they're not wasting money. I tell you that there are many rich people who are investing in, like, there are some schools, like investing in some schools. There are some rich guys that are investing in medical. Yeah, I mean, there's Mr. Beast since investing in so many. Like, there are good people who are rich. There are better people in, I don't think rich people are bad. Because rich people don't buy useless stuff. And rich people invest in themselves. And invest in others. Like, they're not stupid. That's what I believe, right? When you're rich, maybe you buy a Bugatti, but you don't need to buy 10 Bugattis because it doesn't make a difference, right? You know that true happiness doesn't come from buying 10 Bugattis. Maybe you want a cool car. Well, that's fine. You have the money too, but you're not buying 10 Bugattis because you know that real happiness is not from that. But you need a Bugatti because you want to show off. You want status, patriarchy. That we want that. We're men, right? We want to show off. Just let us show off, man. What's the next step? Think deeper. Why do I want money? To buy stuff. Why buy stuff? I want freedom. I want validation and more. I want accomplishment, right? For I have afforded this, so I've getting money, and I have done it myself, my own money. Oh yeah, I'm getting free of getting this stuff. I'm free. I can get the stuff I need. I'm free whenever I want. I buy when I need it. I spend a lot of money in education so I can learn more and synthesize more. It's something you want. Then making money is something you should do. For all these things I've said, why? Then making money is a good thing. So watch full money guides, read money books like Millionaires Fastline by MJ DeMarco, 100 Million Business Off by Alex Hormozy, and watch hamza videos. Like all these things. Like if you want to get money, do that. I'm gonna make a full money guide probably in some weeks, as I'm gonna start reading the book, and then I'm gonna get some ideas, and maybe, but I don't have much experience, so maybe I will see. But the problem is when you ask, let's say you ask, how do I get money? They say, everyone says get a job or online business. You're like, whatever, I don't know what online business is, how do I do that, and how do I get a job? And then you ask your parents, I don't get it, like, you don't get how online business work, and you're like, what now, what should I do? And you ask your friends or family, they say, how do I get money? You ask, how do I get money? They say, get a job, your parents, like, and I say, but I don't want to clean or be in customer service all day, it's not fun. And then they say, that's how you make cash. They say, that's how cash is made. Like, there is actually ways to make money whilst having fun, and a lot of cash at that. And online business is just that. It's a free way. By doing online business, I believe that working in these businesses is the freer, less restricted way, less restrictions. There are so many benefits with doing just it, online business. Yeah, no restrictions, higher demand for YouTube, like more people are on the internet. Although this isn't a money guide, but follow the purpose you think about. I think a lot about money, so I have a lot, like, I'm so passionate about talking about money, so I talk a lot about money. But follow the purpose. And if your desire and your purpose is to make money, well, make online business. Try to build yourself from there. And let's say, as I am, being a synthesizer. Recording self-improvement content. I do self-improvement on my free time, so why not make a business out of it? Like, I want to make a brand on a platform where there is a lot of traffic, YouTube, a lot of traffic, and where I watch YouTube often. That's the right market. I choose a market with high demand, future potential, self-improvement. People are depressed, like there's high demand. I know a lot about it. Right there, you have a golden opportunity. So stick to that business. That's why I've done 50 videos. I stick to the business. So that I eventually will blow up, and eventually something will happen, right? Do a business around yourself, why not? Around your hobbies and post on YouTube. Be a synthesizer. It helps you in your hobbies as well. Because if your hobbies is these things, it helps you, because if you're a synthesizer, you kind of learn more. Like I myself, I watch these videos sometimes and I get so much refreshing, like things I learned. Like I implemented this video, tried to make it as easy as possible. This is good information for me when I come back sometimes, so it's very good for me too. So it's a good practice to being a synthesizer, I think, and it's good because they higher need for synthesize, because people can actually understand what you're talking about. They understand, they relate to you more. They're like, you know what I mean. Just let the audience know, and that's cool, right? Being a synthesizer, let the audience know. It's a really cool thing, right? I believe that. And that's the end of this section. So on to the next section then. An actionable step. Detach from all and think. If you can't find that purpose still, sit without technology and think, what do I really want with my life? Maybe I want freedom, maybe I want money, and then works toward these goals and learn and study. Start by getting experience in real life, and that's how you find your purpose. No BS. No BS. Just sit down, think, only think. No distractions. Try to be on self-improvement, getting control your thoughts, maybe more from money. Just sit there, think. What is my desires? Make money. Well, yeah, then make money online, right? Do it right now. Don't wait. That's the actionable step. That's a no BS thing you can do if you still can't find your purpose, because this will. If you didn't understand my whole guide thus far, then do that. Yeah. And then on to the next section then. Your purpose is the priority. Don't prioritize relationship, friendship, detours, distractions above the purpose. Your purpose is your everything. Your purpose is the most important thing. If reading is a part of you working, then prioritize that over your relationship. So reading is a big part of my synthesizing journey, my YouTube journeys, my business, a big part of business, because I learn a lot of lessons through reading. So I prioritize my reading over relationship, right? You have to outsource stuff sometimes. And check out my full monk mode productivity guide. It's like 3 hours and 60 minutes long, so it's insane. I go extremely in depth in what you can do to truly focus on your business. And all those things have helped me, by the way, quite a lot. Have some self-respect. Prioritize yourself. Value yourself more. Don't get lost. Don't listen to people who don't know what you're in. They are not even on the same page as you. They are not even on self-improvement. They want the traditional style. They are not even on the entrepreneur journey or the self-improvement journey or self-help journey. They're not even close to you. You can't even relate to them. They're not anything like you. And just tell your parents or whatever. Tell them that you're working hard. You're trying something out. And be kind, be humble. Tell your mom that you're working and trying to improve. And then tell her that I'm working hard. Let her know that you're working hard. Let her know that you can that you appreciate to be undisturbed when you're making these videos. I did so because I'm not getting disturbed every time. women are difficult, they are feminine, are very difficult, they will test you in so many ways, but you might relapse the first time because your resolve is weak and your mindset is weak and your kind of discipline is weak. Your momentum, you don't have much momentum, you're a first timer, right? Don't let the fear of obstacle mislead you. Progressively overload that fear of discomfort and you will grow a lot of them, man. Prioritize the purpose above all else. That is the most important thing. If there is nothing else you take from this video, prioritize the purpose above all else in life. Your life will feel empty and depressing if you're not prioritizing your purpose. That is what I did. I didn't know where my career should go. I didn't know if I should go to university or not. I messed up. I chose the university thing, but I don't have to go to university. But now at least take like Swedish and English courses in schools. It's better than the other anyways. But you know, don't be the guy who, the guy who's like, I was the guy last to choose his high school, because you need to choose high school and you need to do that, like, you know what I mean. Prioritize the purpose above all else. Because or else if you feel depressed and empty and lost, that is what I did for years. I feel directed now when I'm on my purpose. If you don't have a purpose, discover it. Having a purpose is the most important thing. I've said this 20-30 times in this video because it's so freaking important. It's the most important thing in life, I think. Hence, it was in the beginning. I said this in the beginning all this time. If you have skipped the section of how do I discover my purpose, why are we less masculine, and then if you want to hear my story on where shit I was in, then go back, because this video, well, you can just rewatch it if you wanna, because well, why not? So the skipping won't do you any good. If you're here and you missed out the others, you won't really understand anything I will say. And that's the end of this section. So on to the next section then. Actionable step. Send your mom a picture of your work. She will be so happy. She will know that you work hard. She gets some love, like some validation. She will shine in truth and love by you just doing that. Just doing that little thing. It's the same. Staying with your children. Let's say your daughter at the playground. Just you don't want to play. You don't want to do that and that. Just she want to play, have some fun. Just let's be there. Look at your daughter. Maybe like smile at your daughter. Like when you're with your daughter at the playground, just watching her makes her so happy, man. It's like, yeah, she's getting seen. Like, same with a woman. Like, by you just sending a picture to her when you're not away from her. Let's say she was away and I was working this. I was like, send a picture to her. Like, it makes her really happy that you're working hard. She's like, yeah, he's working hard now. She won't disturb you, or if she does, that's just a test. Never fall for it. The feminine is weird. And it would do you good to learn how to deal with it. And I've made many videos about feminine, but maybe I will do a full guide, because most people don't like those short, stupid videos. They're 20 minutes, but I will probably make a full guide in the future about that, because it's very important to know how you learn how to use the feminine, right? I believe that. So, actionable step, yes, send a picture. Just have your phone, like, yeah, I did this I wrote 15 pages, and maybe you don't want to show her your business, but just say, yeah, I read this book today, I did this, I worked towards this. Like, she will be so happy. She will get like I guarantee you that she will have a huge smile on your face when you send her this. And that's the end of this section. That's a lot of actionable steps. Next actionable step. Goal setting. A really important thing is goal. You need to set a reasonable goal that will satisfy your being. Let's say have a high goal, but still not a too difficult goal. Like, I have a goal of making 2 full guides a week on this channel. I have done that before in like 2 weeks in a row, so I can do it. It's a reasonable goal, but it's not easy. So I there is some pressure right there. But set a reasonable goal that will satisfy you a lot. I'm so satisfied by doing these 2 full guides videos because these are the best videos. So don't set goals like, I'm gonna make 10 million subscribers in a year. And although it's all about the journey, I just do these things and then I'll get 10 million subscribers. Please have a healthy routine. I don't say that you should not focus on the journey. Your journey is quite important in you having a healthy routine when you get there, right? Having being healthy in general, exercise, meditate, journaling, being outside more, getting fresh air, don't be dehydrated. Please do still have a healthy routine, but please optimize this as much as possible. But working all in your purpose is what you should do. So if you focus on this good routine, I get more energy, so it basically translates to me getting more done in my business. So, and me exercising and being healthy, I don't have to worry about those things. I can just go all out in my business. So that's what I believe, right? So just focus all on these. And what I want you to do right now, get a journal. I've got kind of a journal here. Write down goals now. Write down goals. I will write some down. 100 subscribers. Gain 20 pounds. Write an e-book, maybe and you have these 3 goals. Maybe you have like girlfriend, read 50 books. Let's say you have these 5 goals here. The less goals, the better progress you do in one. So, reading books. Let's say reading books here. It's by you reading books, you get knowledge in your 100 subscriber. And what is 100 subscribers? That is scaling your business, right? But when you have like write an ebook, bulk up this, make a girlfriend, get a girlfriend, write an ebook, gain 20 pounds, do 100 subscriber, read 50 books. Like the less goals, the better you are at them, because you're basically diverting your attention to many goals. Like you're not getting as much done in each goal. That is true. So if your highest goal is financial freedom, then maybe that write an ebook is not necessary right now. So I will maybe it's not unnecessary because, how should I sell my book if I have an audience? Maybe I should grow my audience and then make a book, right? So that goal is gone there. And make a girlfriend, maybe I should wait to develop myself more as a man before I attract the best girl, right? Then off with a goal. Or maybe you want to make an ebook and it's really important for you, but what is the most important? You need to prioritize. Maybe that 100 subscribers to grow your YouTube channel is the most important. Then that is the most important. And then gain 20 pounds. That's a part of me making, because I eat a lot. I eat once a day and I eat a hell lot because I want to bulk, and then I eat a lot to get a protein and get some muscle growth and all these things. So you can have more than one goal, but the more goals, the worse progress you will make in. And I really want to make progress in this YouTube channel right now. So that's why you should do this. That's an actionable step. So focus on your purpose. You can't get all at the same time. You need to sacrifice and outsource stuff. Unfortunately, outsource stuff that you even like. Maybe even limit down the workouts because you really, really need to. If it takes a lot of brain energy, it takes hours for you to get to the gym and then back. Maybe it takes hours for you to cook. Maybe it takes hours for you to edit videos. Maybe, it's good to have someone make videos edit for you, make your thumbnails for you, and then someone driving you to the gym, or you can outsource stuff. Even outsource breath work. Like now I'm only doing meditation because meditation is more powerful and journaling is more powerful, so I only do those. I don't do anything else. I get out in nature when I have time, but I do that when I get to the gyms. I do two things at the same time. Like, unfortunately, you have to outsource stuff sometimes. Like, have someone clean for you, take the dishes for you, cook the food for you, because it takes a lot of time and brain energy. Have someone drive for you, because driving it's really energy consuming, right? So if you want to check out my full guide to monk mode, where I go even deeper to this, I recommend you. It's a link in the description. But focus on one thing or two goals, and make a fuck ton of progress in them. Example, me get 100 subscribers, that's my goal now. I've got 47 by this video right now. I really want to make 100 subscribers, meaning I only focus on my YouTube videos, improving quality, improving that and that, meaning scaling and growing my business. Making daily videos is a part of scaling my business. Making money from a business is a part of scaling my business. Then just focus on recording, only recording. Make the quality as good as possible. Synthesize your learning less from experience your life, so you have a topic to talk about. Read books plus experience. Implement them in your life. Tell people, do this if you struggle on day 2 and no fap. Do this. Like, be authentic. Just have the title like, do this if you struggle with this. Full masculinity guide. Full non bullshit boy BS masculinity guide. Watch podcasts, do educational books, or watch YouTube videos or whatever. Use that learning and implement it in a video. Post your own videos. Make goals that feel stupid and easy to do. Very easy and stupid. I make a daily video per day. Then if you make that consistent for months, daily video, then you can get it to 2, or if that wasn't consistent, maybe do 2 videos in the weekend where you have more time. Let's say on your rest days you do 2 videos and 1 day on normal days. So let's say Monday to Friday you do when you work out like Monday to Saturday, which I do. Then I do 1 video each day, and only on Sunday I do 2 videos. Maybe get more respect from yourself. Having a long-term goal is also important, so I'm not saying that you shouldn't have a long-term goal, but have that more in the background. Like, most are stuck at the first stage, like saying, yeah, I'm gonna do this goal, I'm gonna do this. Just focus on the thing that are making that goal. So if 100 subscribers, then improve my health, and then scale my business. And what do I scale my business? I have high energy, so I can my output increase, better camera quality, better synthesize more lessons from my reading, more knowledge, give the viewer what they want, unfiltered videos, go in a specific niche. This is not a money video, but I know a lot about this because I have read a little bit, and then I have watched hundreds of YouTube videos. I know a lot, but I still haven't read that much. But maybe I'll make a money guide in the future. But yeah, I don't have that extremely much experience in it. I've got some, but not enough to make a full guide like this. But yeah, having both a long-term and a short-term goal is important. That is what I believe. And that's the end of this section. Yo. Next section then. Live more open. Don't let the world and your woman's testing and the difficulties of the world hinder you. Chase the pain and suffering in the work. Learn to handle and use the obstacles in your life to your advantage. Walk around with dignity, with respect, full conscious, be fully conscious, and let someone in life don't let anything in life kind of face you. Don't let this make you sad. Don't let that make you down in the dumps. Don't always stand tall with a smile. Yeah, like if you go around looking like this, the other people around you will like, are you okay? Are you okay? Like, or they will ignore, like, you're not approachable if you're like this. Stand tall with a smile and you will be happier. You can basically force a smile and then you will get happier. Wherever you go, boost your attractiveness, boost your productivity, boost a nice guy to be around. Good people, smile. Don't be contracted or closed off to yourself all day. See the world, be open for more. Be the guy who is hungry for knowledge, be open for learning. Yeah, I can do this course because maybe I should learn something new. And you won't falter. Because that's a part of your business, learning, right? So you can synthesize. Because if there is something really important you learn, then make a video out of it. Be the unordinary and extreme guy, which many says, no, you're too extreme. Be the unordinary and extreme guy. If you're not willing to be extreme or not willing to sacrifice anything, you won't achieve anything. And if you want to make 100 on that progress, want to make 100% of your full capacity in that progress, then you're not ordinary. You're weird. There's not many people in these days who focus on their purpose. Not many people who go as extreme as I did and many do, and what I recommend you to do in this video. So for the masculine man, a masculine man is a man who commits all that is work. So you're becoming more masculine by going on this work, which I'm doing now, and going on this work. That is where we get the most fulfillment. Our work should be, we shouldn't have like the highest fulfillment from friends, from relationship, from praises, from that. Our highest fulfillment should be of our work. So if you wanna join a course or join a community or something, that is, to my course I learn a lot in there. So that's a part of your learning, right? And learning is a big part of your purpose in your mission of growing your channel, right? So having fun in let's say pay community or accountability group or with other people who are on the same path as you, then you're not detouring, you're learning, because that's real people who give you real learning lessons. That's real masculine friends, and the criticism from them makes you stronger, right? So you get the most fulfillment in your work. You will feel as good as you possibly can, then even more. You will feel that your life is getting, you will look back and then feel your life, you have done the right things in life. You won't look back, he wasted 10 years of youth, he wasted his whole youth. No, you're the guy who worked hard. Eliminate the stress by having an open body. Breathing is a big part of the masculine. Breathe hard through the front. Breathe deeply at all times. Even, nose breathing, now there's so much resistance, now I have stiffy nose. Well, it's good, you need that extra resistance if you want to check out my breathing, get a link in the description here. But that increased resistance in nose breathing, you get more oxygen and more carbon dioxide. More oxygen can be liberated. I'll check out deeper in the video description there. I go very deep there in breathing, but I go very, very deep, but you need to breathe hard at all times. Slow exhale through nose and slow inhale through nose and slow exhale through nose. Feel your whole body. Be more present, less mindless. There are always contracting parts of your body, always tension through the whole day when you breathe, when you don't breathe right. You need to breathe fully at all times. When you are mindless, you're not getting anything done. You feel worse. You can't work or do as much. You feel empty, like you're not there. I'm not there, I'm AFK. You're an empty shell that feels worse every time. for that he didn't achieve anything he wanted. No, I didn't live up to my full potential, not even close. He feels bad that he wasn't able to do anything. He feels bad that he's not making progress right now. He feels bad that he wasn't able to do anything he wanted. The world is kind of against him. And it's like, no, everything's against him. It's because he's not on his purpose. Many like to be mindless, or just chill with a movie. Like they tolerate, they're satisfied by doing shit. Because everything is so hard, and the life around me is so harsh. Escapism is a scam because it makes your life worse, and then you want to escape for hour even more because your life is shit, right? So escapism is not because my life is difficult. Your life gets more difficult, and you need to get through that stage of it's being difficult. Discipline, man. Get masculine. Like, I feel so good, man. I feel better than ever. You can't converse or talk with people around you. Your wife, your dog. Everything gets difficult. You get mad at yourself. You get mad at everyone. You can't even cook. You burn the food in the kitchen. You feel insecure again. You start to relapse. Everything goes downhill. It's because you're not on that purpose. You're not increasing that mental health. I stopped journaling because I didn't need to. I put the work in. Be consistent. Do as well as you can. Never look down. Never look down when you walk around to people. Always look strong. Look as good as possible at all times. May have acne, kind of, but but you know what I mean. If you can take my advice, but it has helped me a lot to fix. Maybe I'm gonna cut my hair soon, but look as good as possible at all times. Never look at the ground like this. Kind of, you're not approachable. You're kind of guy who're like, no, I hate the world. You're insecure when someone sees you look at the ground. You can't even have eye contact. Your social skills is too low. Never look at the ground. Be strong, tall, dignified. Have eye contact with everyone, no matter what they say. Why are you looking at me? Just have eye contact. Don't look like you're down in the dumps when you don't have eye contact. Command respect around you. Take the place as a real man. Now. That's the end of this section. No, at 40 at 56. Well then. Actionable step. When approaching people. Anytime you get outside of your house, do deep breaths. If you're really stressed, do a physiological sigh. I'd cover that in my brain video, but what a physiological sigh is, do when you're really stressed, it immediately reduce the stress. It's like deep inhale, and try to inhale again a bit if it's not the last you can muster up, even if it's not the same. Like, and then a slow exhale through mouth. So you should only exhale through mouth when you do certain breathing, when you eat, maybe when you talk sometimes, and sometimes when you can't control it, then you can breathe out from the mouth, but try to breathe as much through the nose as possible. But when you do this exercise, it reintroduces calm. It's a good way. So when you're out, maybe just take a deep breath. Take some deep breaths. Calm yourself down. Get the stress away. When people walk past you, don't look down on the road. Have eye contact. And I'm telling you this because I've been similar. I've looked down all this way. I've never even talked to people on the way. And that's just sad, man. That's just sad. I was a lot like many of guys. I was like afraid of eye contact. That shows you're ashamed of something, or that your social skills are minus level, or that you're insecure, or whatever. Just deep breath. Say hi, and have eye contact. That's all you gotta do. That will help you so much in your insecure journey, helps developing your character some as well. It helps you just have eye contact, breathe fully as you should, and say hi, or maybe even talk even more, maybe have a conversation. And that's the end of this section. That's all you gotta do, right? On to the next section then. Take utter and full responsibility. Be the man of the house. Be free of expectations. Don't go around have the thoughts of pleasing your father all the time, pleasing your mother. Your focus should be on your purpose. Just do the thing you should. Focus on your purpose and fix all the things that make your thoughts go from place to place. So, you know, when I'm in deep in work, let's say I forgot to take the dishes, I gotta do it now. The machine, the laundry is done. I can wait for it. But you know all these things. I need more water. I need water before I start recording video. Do all these things prior to recording, so you don't have to lose your focus all the time. I promise you, just keep your focus on one thing. And I am now trying to focus on the camera. I am still having it difficult to look at the camera while having my script, because I'm not at that maximal level yet. Trying to level up my life, right? But fix your thoughts so they're not go from place to place to place to place. Focus on one thing. Take the dishes. Clean your room. Take responsibility. Do your bed. The responsibility you take for your family, and you take in bed, and you take in your room, and you take in everything you do, is what you will do in life in general and for work. So it's the same thing. If you're responsible everywhere, then you are responsible in your work and life and for your woman. If you can't do your bed, if you can't pull off a deal, or you can't take responsibility of employees, then, or if you can't check the bank account, then your work won't get well, right? You can't take responsibility for your woman either. If you can't expect to take responsibility there for her if you can't do that in your business or for your work, or even do your bed, even eat, even take the dishes after you eat, and even do all the necessities. Personally, I was scared of unable to open up to my father. I was scared because I had this expectation of he's like, no, he's good. I always had these insecure thoughts, what I do, I'm scared when he talks to me. I want to do this perfectly when I'm doing it. I was frozen sometimes. It's hard to explain, but I was scared of doing. I was scared of doing. I want to do as well as possible for my dad, especially as just focus on yourself and stop the negatives and stop the thoughts of all the possible outcomes that can happen of this and that. Just do the certain thing, and then that's all there is to it. Just focus on your purpose, just focus on that. Just don't get distracted by all these things. Just live as if your father were dead. That was a chapter in Wave Superior Man. Live as if your father were dead. A man needs to know his edge. Don't fake it. Don't stop short of it. Find the edge and play at that edge as much as you can. When you live at the edge, the more valuable the man is. The better his work gets, the better company he is through friends, the better progress he does in his work, in his life, in his relationship. The more trusted and authentic the man is, the more of a man he is. He is perceived as more, he is more present, he is more manly, essentially. So, lean beyond that edge. That's what I think it's a really important thing to do. Right? You need to take responsibility. You cannot expect, you can't do your bed, you can't take the dishes, then you can't work. Then your work won't go well. That's the end of this section. Taking responsibility, important in every area of your life. On to the next section then. Don't lie about those fears. Example, let's say, you know that something, yeah, it's really, really hard. I've tried a career path many times and I've tried the path I wanted, but it never succeeded. I never got any progress in that way, and the career path I tried, so I stopped and fell short of it. I messed up. Don't negate the failure, and don't delude yourself those thoughts. No, I can't do it. It's quite common as a man, and this is destructive. This is destructive thoughts, limiting beliefs that are destroying your potential. Many tries, I'm gonna get a good diet. It gives up because it can't stay consistent. Stay consistent is the most important thing, right? Because what's the reason otherwise? If you just go all out on one thing and then you can't stick to it because you went overboard. You went above the edge. You should lean beyond the edge but not go too crazy above it, and don't fall short of the edge. You probably was a binge eater and then I'm gonna eat the cleanest diet of the day. I won't miss a single day, boys. Don't expect it to work the first day. You should practically overload yourself. You know, in the gym, like I can't expect to hit 80 kg. I can't hit the best diet every day. Just overload yourself in everything in your life. Like maybe have like one, if you eat 3 meals a day, have one meal that are not as the usual meal and the best meal possible, and maybe go from there, 1 meal every day, and then maybe 2 meal every day, or maybe then 3 meal every day, and maybe then you only eat good meals every single day. You know, you progressively overload yourself. Same with the workout. If you went from 0 to 2 hours, that's great. If you're the guy who went from 0 to 7, he maybe does that 2 weeks and then he falls back to 0 again. Or you know, it's not consistent. So like hit one workout each week and then do that for like 2-3 weeks, and then easy hit 2. You feel great. I succeeded. I went from 0 to 2 and feel consistent. I'm consistent in this, and now I feel less insecure. I can do this. Same with most things in life. That is how to stay consistent. From the bottom. Find your purpose is a good way to know what step you should choose. Find your purpose. Know what step you should choose. Progressively overload yourself. Be consistent. That is the thing. And it applies as I workout, diet, and everything in life. Don't go overboard, lean beyond the edge, don't fake it, and don't go too overboard. And that's the end of this section. Next section. Enjoy your friend's criticism. Man, that water really needed that water right now. My throat, man, my throat, you don't even realize. These long videos gets to my head. Enjoy your friend's criticism. A man's capacity to receive criticism from another man is the measure of his own masculine energy. Yeah. So, without those criticism, right? Like those criticism is the capacity for you to get those criticism from another man, a masculine man, and what might not, is the measure of his own masculine energy. So this is a good measure, right? So if a man doesn't have a good relationship to a masculine person's father friend, then, well, he will fall short and go more to the feminine route. He will get validation from the feminine. They will show them their ways, and then the boy follows into the feminine path, because when I had someone last, like a father figure, someone self-improvement YouTuber, like telling me that this and this, that's like a kind of a father figure. But you know, you need someone to tell you otherwise, because you're very influenced, especially as a kid. You know, you're like 3, 4, 5 years old, and then you have your woman tell you, no, don't do this, no, don't run so fast, no, you stay here so I can so I can have control over you. Don't climb the tree, it can be very dangerous for you. Like, all these beliefs gets in your head, and you're getting so influenced when you're young, so then you're just sitting around and doing nothing. You're basically getting more feminine by that way. So you need both a feminine and a masculine figure. That's the best thing. You can't have one or only a feminine. It's better to have only a masculine, but only a feminine is not good. It's not good. Then you will get influenced. As a boy, you get so influenced at a young age, and even you get influenced even when you're getting older, even now, like even 16, even older than that, even in adulthood, like 20, 30, you're still getting influenced. That's why I only have subscribed to, I only watch videos of self-improvement videos, I only watch videos, I only read books. That I don't read fiction anymore because I don't want the influence. The Western is so, they're influencing us so much. The Western movies, the East movies, the media is influencing us in so many ways, and I want to control my influences because I want to control where I get my knowledge from. I want to control I don't want to have these dumb beliefs again. I want to relapse back to my old self. So I'm trying to not consume those shit things. But the boy, he will get validation from his mother instead of his father if he doesn't have a father figure. And single mother household, like, they're getting taught that these boys don't do this and be careful, just sit there, and so we can have a control over you. You never had to go, like, you never had that go boy style. Like, do that, and then the father says, maybe it went a bit fast, but you'll get there. Very good. Just keep, you will next time. And this is the reason why I believe most young men in early age, especially in early age when they're very influenced, are getting weaker and weaker. Plus modern inventions as well has a huge problem. This thing is estrogenic, BPA, beds. Their mother have beds that are toxic. They have there's naps that are plastic, BPA, dangerous for us. The mother is highly estrogenic, so even before you're getting born, there's a lot of shit, right? And there's no father, like true father, who's like, yes. There's no Adonis as your father, right? There's no one who like reinforces that guy, that man, boy style. Like, we're getting more feminine by each time. Having other men having you accountable is, for this, very invaluable. Discuss your goals, your fears. What are you doing? Like, just tell them, yeah, I'm doing this, I'm working on this now, and then maybe they help you. Have you checked out this? I know something. If you don't know, I'm show you this. Like, they help you, man. And if you have fears, yeah, I have fear. I don't want to upload my first YouTube video. I feel scared. Like, do it anyways. They like, you know, they're pushing you to get the good stuff, and then you discuss your goals. You hit the goals. Well, why didn't you hit the goals? Then you try to help each other. Like, do you have a problem while your YouTube channel is not blowing up anytime soon? Maybe you did some wrong with this, and maybe title sucks. Maybe, you know, the boys in there, they help you. They say, for example, drop the dating. You already have a wife. You're afraid of what your wife will think. Don't lie to her. Be an honest man and prioritize what is truly important. Your wife, your relationship is more important than some desire to go around and fuck other women. Don't succumb to the instant pleasure of other women. Don't walk. It's your responsibility to fix your woman. So if your woman aren't good enough and you need to improve yourself, then you're not good enough, right? It's your priority to fix your woman, right? Waiting more than so let's say wanted one, then more woman. It's perfectly natural for a man, so it's natural. But it's up to him to live with the consequences that comes with doing just that. He can also do a lot to get different forms of feminine, and he can do other stuff, like he can take a massage, maybe he can got in age and music, whatever he can do for different means, right? Depend on him, right? But friends is so good because they will tell you that you should focus on one woman instead, and get don't that extra insecure thoughts that comes with being lying to your woman and having more than one. Prioritize your purpose instead. If you have time to sleep around, use that extra time on your business. It won't do you any good to sleep around. They say, I recommend you to fully focus on the purpose. Stop sleeping with randoms and get to work. Gain the right to call yourself a man, they say. They try to help you, right? Criticizing you. You need harsh commentary that is honest. And you can help each other, and that's where you grow as a person, as a masculine man. And maybe you're thinking, should I do more than one business? But what should I do if I have this problem? You help your friends with problems. You get over them. They got over them. They help you with the problems. You help you with the problems you have solved, and then maybe you help them. Your friends' criticism are more valuable than the praise. It's more valuable than all other commentary. It's the most valuable piece of advice you can get direct from your friends, by masculine friends. They want the best for you. And it's more valuable than a praise. A man needs a hard truth, and a woman needs praise and physicality. Because a woman needs love and is emotional. A man needs purpose and wants harsh truth to focus fully on his purpose. If you and your friends are living beyond your edges all the time, you're beyond that comfort, you're improving yourself. I'm like, I'm not playing seven video games. I'm working every day hard on my business. You will grow, right? You have other friends talked about, which you talk to and discuss goals and discuss this and this. It will help you synthesize the points you learn. You learn things, you learn a lot from them. Synthesize what you have learned. Share your videos to them if they were very valuable. Just talk, because we're very lonely in self-improvement, so you will feel really great. Just try to help and be yourself and be honest and take the shit from others, masculine man, criticism. Take the shit and improve on what is shit currently. You want to improve, right? You can improve to it's perfect content. Well, why isn't it growing? I need that harsh commentary. Why isn't it growing? That thing is shit, then improve that shit, right? And that's the end of this section. Man, this video. This video is, I think it's 15-minute max. I think it's about that. So, next section, be willing to sacrifice anything. If you want a true change, then detach and be willing to do anything to get more masculine, to achieve your goals. Be willing. Be willing to sacrifice all for your goals. The true way to get masculine is to work on your purpose and get free. Get free. Sacrifice everything for that freedom. If you aren't willing to sacrifice the instant pleasure, sleeping around, fapping, watching movies, playing video games, talking to old friends, being out drinking, be willing to change all that. Have a new identity. I'm serious. Don't hang out with your people who like your old Discord friends. They're like, they will put you down. Don't cope. And don't read freaking light novels. Let's say an anime version, then you read freaking light novels or manga, then that's basically anime in another format. So you fucking stop that. Don't read fucking lore books and Elder Scrolls if you aren't playing Elder Scrolls. Don't fucking do that either, which I have done. Don't do that. It will mess you up. It will make you play Elder Scrolls again. Don't have the same friends as when you were a gamer. So they will pull you down. Like the old friends, the old party boy cycle, the old taking drugs, drinking together, the old playing and reviewing anime together. Old people, old friends. They will pull you down. They will mislead you. They will confuse you in so many ways. You were like, maybe I shouldn't pursue this path. Maybe it's stupid because it was just a random YouTuber. Maybe I should talk to my longtime friends. They pull you down. Try to convince you that you're fine the way you are. You're good the way you are. Let's just, we have missed you. Let's play with us. You have done good. You have tried, but it didn't really work for you. For some people, it just doesn't work. They tell you all these things, this weakness. They will hurt you. They will hurt you if you stay with them. Detach from them. Join real friends, real people. Stop that shit. Stop your coping. They're using you, pulling you down, trying to convince you to be the part of their group, their degeneracy. No! You need to have respect for yourself. I want to change, and I'm willing to do all. I'm willing to do all to achieve that. It's my priority as a man. It's my priority as a man. I want to be more masculine. Then focus on your purpose. It's that easy. Don't let that trigger control you. Control the trigger and control your lust and put it into your work. Do meditation and get your mind right, to exercise to build your momentum and your discipline up on the physical side of things. Fix your health, all the healthy and stable things, so that I can go even further on the goal and just focus fully on that. Yeah, all my healthy needs is met. Well, good, and let's focus on the purpose to get even more masculine, get even more healthy, and then I get all my thoughts, and then I can take breaks in nature. I'll get, because as a man, I get a lot of thoughts when before I sleep. You know, when I did that from genealogy, I get a lot of thoughts, a lot of video ideas and all this stuff, so it's a really good way. Just have like an hour of just thinking about getting our video ideas for the day. It's very good. And that's about the end of this section. You need to be able to sacrifice all from your previous identity of playing games with them, going out doing drugs with them. You need to find new people who have gone through the stage as you have gone, or even more, being at a really high level, and tell you the most important things that will truly change your life. Synthesize them, and that is invaluable, because that is for you. It's directed towards you. But these videos are so good because there are many people who have the same problem, and I just eliminate limiting beliefs, and I try to explain and synthesize easy for you that you should control the triggers, focus full on your purpose, be the man. I tell you all this, so I hopefully you can implement something and take some action in your life, because this video is true value, right? The unfiltered video. I want you to get as much value as possible from the video. But this is the end of this section. On to the next section then. I think this is the last section, I think. Or, yeah, I think so. This video is already pretty long. We're about to wrap up here. Testosterone and semen retention. Now you want to hear this. You want to hear this all day. Now I'm gonna talk about it a little bit. You know, always testosterone, you know, it's a hormone that is really important in a man. If you have high testosterone, you have a high drive to eliminate your competition. Have this and be a present man. Then you're like, you're better than 900 people. Yeah, you are. If you have high test, you're better than everyone. Like, high test is the competition. Things that are low in your testosterone is actually often instant pleasures, plastic, estrogenic, and more. And check out my things to avoid to not lose testosterone video, probably be in the description if I remember it. But I will soon make a testosterone full guide video soon. I hope I will do it in like next 3 days, maybe 2-3 days, and I will have that up there. So stay tuned for it if you're interested. Full testosterone guide, and it will be released at the latest by the end of latest Wednesday. That is Sunday, so probably it will be up in Wednesday or Tuesday. That is what I would probably estimate. Guess. You want high testosterone, and you don't want detour and distractions on your path to success and freedom. Don't fap, don't watch porn, don't masturbate. It makes you want that lazy life, because it actually is, you're more prone to the lazy life, like all instant gratification, but you're getting weaker, and then you're satisfied by being weak, because you're satisfied to not being weak. you're proud of or you tolerate more than laziness. Your manly drive disappears. Your drive to do good, your drive in life to get to the next stage, to conquer all man, conquer your competition, work hard on my purpose, my business. The energy of all that goes away. Because if you think about it, sperm, testosterone, all this reproduction, like testosterone is the same as sperm, and sperm, you have all the sperm in your balls, there in the testicles, right? And the energy it costs you, the energy it drains you at so much, the reproduction, creating human beings. Just imagine how much energy that goes to creating some person. Just imagine the power of impregnating. Imagine the power that the energy goes into this process. Holy yo. If you go from the instant pleasure, you will settle yourself in the trap of laziness if you go to the instant pleasure. Like, the true pleasure actually don't come from you nothing. The true pleasure comes from you ejaculating up your spine. That's the way of the spirit man book. Maybe I'll make some other video on that, but the instant pleasure, it's just instant gratification, sleeping with any woman, nothing. It's the same thing, it's your cope. Because instead of you masturbating by yourself, you're doing it with someone else, you're still ejaculating and you still lose a lot of energy. That's where semen retention is good. And yeah, I read a book, you can do semen retention while feeling extremely good. So that's a thing. Yeah, by you chasing this instant gratification, by you nothing, and having you start to shift away from the purpose and getting purposeless, and then the depression comes, then all the other negatives in your life comes, and your dog hates you, your dog bites off your kill. You start to prioritize things other than your real priority. You get lost, empty after a time. Depressed, a man needs his testosterone to conquer the world before him. If you quit drinking and started eating one ingredient food, organic food, and never ate sugary processed food, you will feel like a rocket. If you eat like 8 eggs a day, I ate 7 eggs a day, like, fuck. You feel the energy coursing through your body. You feel a rocket when you sleep long and well. So when you get sunlight, sleep long and well, eat the perfect food, no sugary processed food, eat all organic, one ingredient food. You're ready to conquer. Imagine if you use this energy for conquering to building better. Imagine if you use the energy of conquering to instead waste your time building bad habits of losing to yourself. You're building a habit that makes you falter when you fail. You kill your own potential. You build limiting beliefs. You build mental weakness. You get brain fog. You build the imaginary state of woman. You don't pursue your goals. Like you're becoming a beta now. You build the wrong thoughts of the brain. Neurocircuitry kind of decreases. Neuroplasticity is aligned to you fapping, which is very bad. It's addictive too. You get lost as a man. By you focus on your work and nothing, you save so much of your mental capacity that would otherwise be lost. There's something called brain points. So each day you basically have a capacity to use your brain points, and when you sleep you're very clear, you're fasted, you're ready to go, right? And you get tired in the end of the day because then you used about all the energy and all that, and then you need to sleep again to recharge new energy, right? You have the circadian rhythm and all these things, but by you nothing, you basically like basically all of your energy. You basically are lazy. You can't even get out of the bed in the morning after you're nutted, right? You go for round 2, now I'm gonna go for round 3. Like you can't do anything. The capacity of you doing work and anything in life, your motivation, your discipline, everything else goes downhill, and fighting upstream battle, uphill battle. It will be lost, your mental capacity. induced to instant pleasure that wait for seconds, and then you can't do anything the day, and then it's not even the true pleasure. The true pleasure is working towards your goal, and true, ejaculation up the spine, true intercourse with that true woman, with you holding as long as possible, being there banging like 2 hours, like you've been able to control yourself, man. That's the most pleasurable thing ever. Because that's not love, just measuring. That's not love. That's just release. Because we want to be free, right? Well, you get free when you're financially free, but you want freedom, and you want love. Love your woman. Your woman will get better. She will be erotic as hell if she get that love. So you're more of a man when you save the power and use it to great use, or put that power into great use. That is when your success comes. That's when it comes, and you get more like a man. So stop being a beta male. Stop being a beta and stop eating your meat like a freaking monkey all day. And as always, remember to use your dark desires from proceeding any types of work. And see you guys